Yeah, lads. Get a thumbnail first. So I'm hoping you've all watched the last video of me buying my dream car. And it was a bit of a video here, there and everywhere. I didn't really go over what the car is, how much I paid for it, and all the statistics. I said I wouldn't go over in the last video. So this is me literally going over what Eagle weight I've bought, how much it is, which one is it, etc. And all the boring shit that a lot of you might not even care about. What did you say? So after that terrible intro, I realised that I really do need an external microphone because that was absolutely, probably all you could hear is bloody wind noise. This is an Evo 8, it's 2004, and it is an import, and it's an FQ280.
There were numerous special editions of the 8, including the devastatingly fast FQ series. FQ, of course, stands for f***ing quick.
So as I said in my previous video, I actually got this car off Sharecan, which is someone who deals in Evos on Facebook. Used to deal in Subarus, but now deals in Evos. I got this car for a really good deal. I picked this car up for £8,700, which is amazing. It's got no rust whatsoever, so clean. The mileage, it said it's on 93,000 miles, but it has been imported. It has been in the country for quite a while. It's had four other previous owners in the UK. So it's been in the UK for a while, so you know, the clocks have been changed over. I don't know when they were changed over. That could be 93,000 miles, or it could just be a mix of miles and kilometers, or it could just be clocks and the engine might have 300,000 miles. We don't know, but the engine is absolutely sound, so I reckon it's just a mixture of kilometers and miles. Now I'm gonna have to be careful in this because I will be doing a brutally honest review on this car, so I'm gonna have to be careful of saying things I do and don't like, so I really want to save them for the review. So I'm kind of just trying to limit myself to the specs on the car and what the car is and how much I pay for it and everything like that. I need to try and stay away from things I do and I don't like. So the FQ models, so they come with these Recaros. You know, they're not the nicest looking Recaros in the world, but man do they hug you. They're absolutely amazing. They come with the, well, this is what they call the up-rated interior. But it's black and blue. Yeah, okay, that's up-rated. God knows what the standard ones are like. And they come with the Enki wheels as well. Enki? Not quite sure how you say it, but they come with the Enki wheels and obviously the big Brembos. And these Brembos are big, like the front calipers are huge. I still think they are 4-pot. From looking at them from the outside view, they actually look like 6-pot calipers, but I don't think they are. For my inspection, I'm pretty sure they're just 4-pot calipers, that they actually do look like 6-pot. So this model actually comes with a 6-speed gearbox. It's strange because in the Subaru world, the 5-speed gearboxes are weak and the 6 speeds are a hell of a lot stronger, whereas it's flipped in the Evos. The 6 speeds are weaker and the 5 speeds are stronger. Now it's what I've been looking online, it's kind of like, you know, there aren't some models which get the 5 speed, some will get to a 6. It's kind of like randomly selected in a way. I've ended up with a 6-speed, which isn't, you know, it's not a huge downside for me. I kind of like having 6 gears, even though the gear ratios in this car are so short. Like the ratios are so short. Like you can be in 6th gear and doing 30 mile an hour, and like a car's not even struggling. Like I'll get onto that in the review. But what was I on about? Now, a lot of the FQ cars, they've actually worked with HKS as well. So the FQs come with HKS exhaust from factory, HKS downpipe, HKS exhaust way through. Mine has got that. Mine's got the HKS Super Dragger exhaust. But the thing about with this exhaust is it's actually really quiet. And also the FQ models come with HKS hard pipes and HKS panel filters in the airbox. Now this one has actually got a HKS mushroom filter, so that has been put on aftermarket, but it has got the hard pipe kit. So I'm here or there whether this one comes standard with all the HKS add-ons, but I'm leaning towards the fact that it does. So being an FQ model as well, it comes with the HIDs, which I'm never a fan of Xenons, but these look so good, it looks so mean when you see the reflection of the car behind them. I'll turn them on now actually. Like, they probably don't come across very cool on camera, but in real life they're such a nice colour. Not too blue, not too white, they're just absolutely perfect. Now this one is, as far as Evos goes, it's hardly even modded whatsoever. Obviously, you know, it's got the exhaust, which is standard anyway, and it's got the hard pipes, which I think is standard anyway. So when you look at it from that, the only mods it's really got is the HKS mushroom filter and it has got an uprated intercooler, it has got an HKS intercooler on the front. Now the car has not been mapped, I can tell that from the power, and I can tell that the filter hasn't been mapped into the car yet either, so that is going to happen. Now, what are my plans for this car? Well, the plan is, first of all, is to get the car up to 350/400 brake. I've been told that's really simple to do with these Evos. I've been told it's so simple to do. Not simple, but you know, it can be achieved very easily. Then I'm going to think about making it special, so you know, maybe slam it, wide, but maybe wide body, 100% get it wrapped. I've already chose a colour for the wrap as well. But the only thing limited about these cars are parts are so expensive. So if you're going to be the type of person watching this, wanting an install video every single day, it's just not going to happen, guys. It's more of a journey with this car. I'm not rushing to make this car 600 brake by next week, do you know what I mean? So it's just with the journey of the car that it's just absolutely insane. Two other little mods it's got is an alloy radiator and a turbo timer, which I've never usually been a fan of turbo timers, but it's actually like so cool. Just getting out of the car, locking it, walk up, and I was like, why's your dickhead left his car running? And it just turns off on its own. It's like, an Evo, kid. You don't even know what it means. So, pricing. As I said, I bought this car for $8,700, which is an absolute steal, especially with all the paperwork that I've got with it. Like, I've got years and years and years and years of paperwork with this car, absolute years of paperwork with it, all from the same garage, all Rally Art stamped. It's absolutely insane. The price I pay for this is absolutely amazing. It's hard to find one of these, especially an FQ model, for under, I'd say 10, 9.5 if you get one without service history, etc. But I'm so happy with the price I paid, and for the car that the only thing with me is I was so worried about buying a car that's kind of like a Subaru, but it's twice the price. But my god, is it worth the extra money? Like, oh my god, for the money I bought for this, I don't think there's many cars on the road which will feel as built, and it's just absolutely insane. I'm not going to get into how good it is because I'm going to leave that for the review. So, insurance. What's it like on insurance? Now, when I spoke to other people about Evo 8s, they told me that the Evo 8 insurance is just so expensive, so much more than the 6s and the 7s example. I'm not sure why. I think it's just the 8s and the 9s are the most desirable ones, and probably they're the ones that gets crashed the most. But I actually got such a good deal. I've talked about Greenlight Insurance in the other video, but Greenlight Insurance is just, I actually pay the same price for this as I do on my Subaru Impreza. So I'm 23, I've got 2 years no claims, and I pay £900 a year. So I put around a £400 deposit and I pay £6-7 a month, which for my dream car is so worth it. Tax is around about £22 a month. So, you know, it's not that bad. It's not as bad as some of the new Imprezas and stuff at the minute, like 17-plate Imprezas. They're like £1,000 a year insurance, something, because the new emission tax thing, whatever. Fucking nuts, man. Get an Evo, lads. So I've actually been onto the lancerregistration.com, and they have put here what the FQs have, what this car has that's different than a standard model. So it says a blue-black interior or upgraded interior. Yeah, HKS exhaust, talked about that. 3-plug ECU, secondary air system. So it's got more aggressive cams. It's actually got folding mirrors, and they actually work. Like, it's absolutely insane. And it's actually got aircon, which actually works. It's amazing. Like, I've never had a car with aircon, and I didn't think 14-year-old Evo would be the first car I'd have it. Yeah, and it's also got a carbon fibre spoiler, which for some reason on mine, someone has painted it black, but I know that every time I see Evos, the carbon fibre is always peeling. It's like the lacquer's coming off it. Every single Evo I've seen, all been peeling, so I'm guessing someone's just painted that black, but it is so light that the boot actually feels like there's nothing fucking on it.
Got proper mirrors.
It's got proper... Yep, so apparently a good thing is it's actually got proper mirrors. And then I just read here a minute ago that it's actually got, yeah, so it's got the MR pistons and head gasket. So pretty much engine-wise with the FQs, they've got better pistons, better, more aggressive cams, and a better head gasket, which is, you can't go wrong with them ones. So a lot of you will be asking, how the hell do you have £8,700? Lo and behold, I didn't have £8,700. I took a loan out to get this car. In the car scene, there's a really big stigma about finance and things like that. Like, so I get a lot of people asking me, oh, do you hate finance? Do a video about finance. What's your opinion on finance? I totally agree with finance. I mean, I'm the type of person, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So why would I waste what's the point in wasting 4 years of your life saving up for something when you can just get it now and then pay back that 4 years of savings. So I'm totally for, you know, things like that. And if you can afford them, obviously, don't try and get loans if you can't actually afford them. But yes, I took a loan out from Tesco Bank, absolute legend, shout out. And I've got my dream car at 23. So, and everyone who wants to have a go at me for that, have a go at me for that, because I really don't care. But I think I'm going to end that video here. I know I'm going to have a lot of people asking for driving shots and revving shots, and is it better, how better is it than the Subaru, and reviews. They're all to come. This is just a little video explaining what the car is, what version, how much I paid, things like that. I do have some plans of like traveling with this car. And then obviously I'm going to do a comparison against this and the Subaru when I've had enough time owning this. I've only had this for about 3 days now, and obviously now it shits over the Subaru in every single way. But in about a few months I'm going to do a proper Subaru versus Evo comparison, because I think that'd be really nice to see which one is better to own, which one's more easy to own, you know what I mean. Obviously this is a much better car, but time might tell something different. I hope not though, because I fucking love this car. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you love the car. I absolutely love it. It's so annoying because I just want to get in it all the time and drive it all the time, but then when you get in it, the fuel is awful. Like I think the fuel's actually worse than the Subaru, but it's not been mapped yet, so obviously it's going to be running a little bit rich. So hopefully when we get a map, we'll get more power and we'll get better miles at the gallon. But I love it so much. I hope you all do, and I love you all, and I'll see you.